Right now, the first progression of this should be very, very easy. It should be made very easy for the working goalkeeper. The idea is to help him find his time, find his momentum, all right, in terms of moving up into the ball, but also moving forward through the ball, find his coordination in terms of driving off of one leg. So if we were going to start from the left side, we're going to take some balls, we're going to bring in our working goalkeeper. We're going to stand about 6 yards away from this near post, 6 to 7 yards away, just out where the side of the 6-yard box meets the goal line. And all we're going to do with ball in hand, we're just going to take them and we're just going to loft balls two-handed, all right, underhanded into them. The balls are going to have a lot of loft, all right. They should be very easy, served out around the top of the 6-yard box, just to allow him to find his momentum, find his timing, all right, here, moving up and through, okay? At the point of contact, you'll notice that his hands, he's going to hold that ball up there for just a fraction of a second. He doesn't bring it down as soon as his hands make contact, because if we bring it down too early, there's a lot of heads, a lot of shoulders down beneath us. If we bring it down too early, there's a chance we could bring it down on top of somebody's head or on top of somebody's shoulder, and it bounces out. We lose possession of it. So he's going to hold it. We're going to notice that our working goalkeeper is going to hold it above his head just for a fraction of a second before he brings it down. All right, so let's see. We're going to show it from the left side here, and then we'll go across and we'll see it from the right side. All right.
There we go. Good. Well done. Through it, moving forward through that ball. Good. 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 Way to move forward. There you go. Good. Action. There we go. Rest. Good. In front of that face. Good. Great. Good.
Okay, so that's a very good demonstration. All right, and you noticed, and you can watch even in the next rounds, how much momentum is generated, not just in going up, but making sure he's going forward through the ball, constantly attacking the ball. You must constantly be attacking the ball. Now, as we get into these next couple rounds, there's a big element that you got to be careful of as a goalkeeper. And sometimes, especially in this last round that we just did, there's a lot of arc to the ball. And the next round we're going to do, where we're going to push it out another 6 yards. We're going to go 6 yards further out, but we're still going to toss underhanded with these balls that have a lot of arc to it, or a lot of loop to it. You've got to be very careful that you don't get out to the point of contact too early and find yourself having to stand and wait on the ball. There's a couple things that are going to happen to you, or that could happen to you. If you get out there too early and you have to stop to wait for the ball to come to you, all right, it's much easier for you to get grabbed, have a player forward grab you or an opponent grab you, your shirt or your shorts or something like that. It's much easier. You're going to get bumped. You're in the middle of a crowd, so it's much easier to get bumped and thrown out of balance. The third thing is you have to stop your momentum. All right, if you stand, then you end up jumping off at 2 feet to go up for a cross, which is never, ever good. If you're jumping off at 2 feet to take a cross, that means you're not generating as much height as you possibly can. You can jump higher by jumping off of one leg, driving the other leg, than you can just by jumping off at 2. So if you find yourself jumping off at 2 legs, it means you're not getting as high as you can. You're losing height because of it. So you've got to be very careful not to get out to the contact point too early, all right, and where you have to stop. You want to wait until the very last possible second, and then make it all in one giant, fast, powerful motion. So this next segment, we're going to take it out another 6 yards. The balls will still be served underhand. They'll be served from the top of the 6 to about 8 yards out. All right, and let's watch and let's see how fast, how hard, how powerful he can move to that ball. All right, notice the technique. Notice how his body turns. He'll get facing the ball. He never comes off the opposite leg, so his body's rotating the wrong way. He's always driving up with the right to rotate into balls coming from his left side, the balls that are coming from his right he's going to drive up with that left leg to rotate the body into him. All right.
Good, well taken, yes.
Good, well taken, yes.
Yep. Good, way to come forward. It's a tough ball.
Yep. Good, way to come forward. Tough ball. Did well with...
Good, again, tough ball.
Good, again, tough ball.
Ah, good. Good, Rust.
Good.
And that momentum. Good. Way to come out. Good. Good. 2 more.
Okay, now in this next phase, we're going to bring it out about another 10 yards. So we should be somewhere about the outside, where the outside of the penalty box meets the goal line. Okay, that's about our distance. This time, instead of tossing him underhand with these big kind of arcing lofts, we're going to throw it over the top. We're going to flatten this ball out a bit, and we're going to put the ball about bar height. All right, so everything is just going to be thrown over the top about a little bit bar height to maybe another half foot to a foot higher. All right, now we're going to force the goalkeeper to really concentrate on his reads, concentrate on his timing, and really make sure that he's getting up through this. It's very important that you guys go through the process in this. All right, the taking of crosses, not only is it about mastering the technique, but just as importantly, it's about experience. All right, this is an issue because every single ball will be different. Every single ball will have a different speed. Every single ball will have a different trajectory. Every single ball will have a different distance, all right? Some may be spinning away from you. Some may be spinning into you. This is about experience. This is not something that you're just going to get by doing 10 or 15 reps to each side a day, and then 3 or 4 months from now, you're going to be great at it. You must go through this process. Do it short, all right? Do the middle distance that we just did. We're going to go do this next distance where we're out by the corner of the box and the goal line, all right, from both sides, left and right. And you should be doing anywhere between 10 and 15 at each section, all right, 10 and 15 per phase of this, all right? So let's go out, let's throw some in for Mark. Let's take a look and see how well he does with this.
Good, well done. Good. Good, excellent. Great momentum through it.
Good, excellent. Great momentum through it. Great attack.
Never allowing the ball to play you. Good, rest. Rest. It's good. Good. Good extension with those arms. Way to move through.
Good. Good extension with those arms. Way to move through.
One. Good. Good. Last one. Good, rest.